We have put up a video where
We're going to put up a video.
Okay.
Is this preemptive?
No, it's going to be the beginning of it.
Then we're getting ready to put up a video.
No,
We are putting up a video.
It'll be already up because that's when they're watching it right now. They're literally watching this video right now. As we finish this, they'll see that video.
Okay, so but that's in the future, so we will be putting up a video.
Fair enough. But when they see this for the first time, they will see the video that we're putting up right there and then too. So we are putting it up right now. Oh dear. You can tell we've never done this before. Anyway, the video that you will see is us talking about technique. It may sound a little ambiguous. We are more specific when we give lessons, and it got a little bit silly, but
we were just having a good time.
Thought we would not edit it. Anyway, enjoy, and if interested, contact us. Okay, take care.
So we've decided to play a little game. I decided to play a little game and he's playing along.
You may be right.
Okay, so a lot of times, well, there are certain parts of the body that represent certain things in singing. So one of us is going to point to an area or do something.
My hair looks funny.
Physically, and then the other is going to expound upon what we're thinking technically, vocally.
Okay, say it again.
So one of us is going to either make a gesture or point to some place, and then the other one will expound, basically trying to guess what the person who is doing the gesture is thinking as far as a vocally technical gesture.
Got it.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first, because I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. So, the first one would be, okay, I got one. Ready? No, you gotta stay relaxed. Just relax. Okay, so.
I have to tell you though, I actually don't like doing that.
Well.
I mean, I get it. I get the reason you do that.
I was gentle.
Yeah. No, I know. Some people, I mean, people will do the whole thing.
Oh, people do it, yeah.
For all the right reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just to make sure the muscles relaxed around the larynx, around the vocal box, and just freedom, but and no jaw tension, right?
Yeah. So I prefer doing more like or like just this fatty part, but not like, I don't like touching the instrument so much.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah.
Paranoid about that, to be honest with you, but we have to sometimes. But yeah, and sometimes I'll see. Look, double chin, triple chin's okay to a degree, right?
Let's speak up. We need to make sure we're double chin, triple chin.
Yeah, I'm okay with that sometimes. The idea of going ha ha ha, but then if it goes, I've seen people do this, and then it's wrong. I saw someone very recently do that. But I can still go ha ha, but yeah.
I have thoughts on. I have thoughts on that too.
Yeah.
But you need to touch a part of my body for me to talk about that thought.
No, but tell me your thought about this.
Well, I need you to touch a part of my body.
What?
Now you have to guess. Now you have to guess what. Okay, you have to guess what part of the body you can touch that will relate to what you just said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What are you going to touch on me?
This is a very stressful game because I'm not with you. Don't know what you're saying.
So touch my jaw.
I know nothing about technique. Touch your jaw. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
Right. So okay. So this to me relates to this.
Yeah.
In that sometimes people, I don't like it when people just I don't like the thought of just dropping the jaw, because sometimes I think people misinterpret that to be the...
There's different ways of... Correct, yeah.
So
that's
you
not what I
have the
meant.
chins, and you have...
Yeah, I think I was wrong
Yeah.
side profile. Yeah.
But I really like thinking of rotating a little bit out, like a chew motion.
A chew motion.
A chewing.
I literally thought you meant chew.
A chew motion.
There's a right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a chew.
A chewing.
C-A-G-W motion.
To get the jaw out of the way so it's not pressing down on the larynx itself.
So yeah.
And even if you do the thing where you're like, your jaw's still not pulling back.
A lot of my students will hear me say, don't lower the jaw, but that's by, sometimes people will syllabically lower the jaw for every syllable.
Yeah.
No, and it's got to be, anyway, and the vowels are created by the tongue, generally.
Okay, ready for another part?
Oh, wow, okay. Mm-hmm. No, see, why? Why?
Because that relates to singing.
Yeah, what were you going to do? I can't do it. What? I don't know what you're doing. Ribcage?
Yeah,
Expansion?
yes.
Okay.
So I want
Breathe.
people to see.
Breathe.
Yeah, I want people to see how much expansion I get here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got me tucked in, right? Because people. Okay, so people often think, I see these things where people are just like breathing out their bellies, and we want to breathe like round, like a barrel, right? Okay, so watch. Okay, you got it. Look how many inches do you think I'll get? Ready? I'm breathing out. Okay.
Go. 2.5.
You think? I should breathe in red. Oh wow.
See what that does? That's
Resonance
good
within
resonance. It gives you everything you need.
So you think 2.5? I gained 2.5 inches, maybe.
2.5.
Yeah. So people often, I've seen people where they just go front and back, right?
Yes.
Instead of like a barrel. I think of it as more like the barrel.
Yeah, people talk about the back, right? Breathing the back.
Yeah.
I see everything goes away from everything else. Go forward, back, sideways, up, down. But that's hard to do all the time. But if I think of it's not hard to do all the time. It's hard to process how to do it if you've not done it before. But I do find the ribcage expansion, the intercostal muscles, they can stay out. Even if my lungs and diaphragm are deflating, I can still physiologically keep the ribcage out.
I say keep the skeletal keep the structure, like the hard stuff stays out, and the squishy bits, which are like your inner, like you said, your lungs and any of the organs, the squishy bits.
Yeah.
They can squeeze in, right? Because your lungs are deflating or whatever, but you have to keep the skeletal structure out while the squishy bits can shift a little bit.
Squishy bits, you mean a what?
I mean, like the lungs deflating, that they're actually changing, right? But even though they're coming in, my skeletal structure is staying out, my ribs are staying out. My stomach is going to deflate because the air.
So it's like a cage that you're keeping open, even though things are struggling in there by nature of it being the end of a long phrase, holding the breath, but actually keeps everything as open, as wide as it can. Some do get confused when I say keep the rib cage out. They think they've got to.
Yeah, it's not pressing. That's why your squishy stuff can be flexible. Also, I've seen a lot of people talking about diaphragmatic breathing recently.
Yeah.
And well, not that so much as people are like, the purpose of the diaphragm, if you think of breathing correctly, the diaphragm's just going to do what it needs to do. So you don't need to be like, I'm going to push down on my diaphragm and like sing from my diaphragm. It's like,
I struggle
when you use the musculature in a correct way, but it's, so people have been talking, that's a buzz point these days.
Buzzword.
Okay, so it's your turn to touch me. To touch me. You gotta touch me.
Yeah, I think you should use different words.
Oh, it's fun. It's funny.
It has to be like a physical touch for me to find a concept that you want to talk about.
That's the game. Okay. I struggle with that one. because is it you want me to find my resonance?
made it up.
You
I don't know.
Yeah, I struggle with that one because we both have these wrinkles on our foreheads because
if
we're activating these muscles.
If you do that, I was making that up. But if you do that, larynx is rising. If you see creases in your forehead, like mine.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, it is true.
No.
Choral singers for sure. No, it is.
I can.
Do that? I promise you the larynx.
No,
is
but
rising.
Am I wrinkling my forehead?
Mm-hmm.
My larynx is not rising.
Well, right.
So.
Good for you, but that's not my point. Most that they're going, ha, ha. They're not finding it.
Yeah, but when I sing, I like to activate. I like to keep my eyes activated.
Right. I got these lines before I was even a singer. I've always had these.
I remember a master class one time and somebody was talking about crazy eyes. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they were activating all the like muscles and stuff behind there, and that kind of makes your forehead do that, or at least it does mine. Maybe we just got loose foreheads.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like that's raising my larynx.
Right.
But if somebody's going, now, if this is associated with the soft palate, which I think you're talking about a lot in like choral singing, then I feel like it does raise the larynx.
Correct.
But if you can just isolate this muscle, that is not raising my larynx.
Right. Okay, try this then. Then do this without that, and raise your larynx.
Oh, I can't. That's so valid point, but I can also.
It's so not valid because I'm asking you to do something that's wrong. Like technically,
I can't.
And put that.
Can
and
you?
Not, yeah.
You can raise your larynx. I guess I can.
Oh. Yeah.
It's just very uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to.
I mean, for me, the goal is if a new student's coming into the studio, let's say it's a male student who's 16 years old, they are inevitably, and they've not had lessons before, they're inevitably going to go, and we want, not the best example,
same place,
which to me is the larynx is level, but really it's just buoyant.
It's like a little buoy in the water.
Yeah, you got to play so that it stays level. Yeah, you can't like keep it level.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Is it my turn?
That was good. No.
There's more.
There are more. Okay, yeah.
Let's continue playing the game.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I hate that. That? You making that up?
No.
This?
Yeah.
You mean like hold it?
No, I was holding it for fun.
So you're joking
I pinched it for fun. No, but the nose is important. But the pinch was just, I love you.
Okay. You have a funny way. Showing affection. But tell me about the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You tell me about it.
No, I don't know what you're saying. Explain. I think you have a you. I don't talk about the nose a lot.
You don't?
No.
Do you talk about?
I actually don't.
Yeah.
I know that singers will, when they're in the right position, they will say that. They'll go, it feels here, but I actually hear it there. It means most of the time it's those that want to place it back.
Well, you can feel it within the full cavity. Yeah, but sometimes there are those that want to place it back. So
when it's right, they'll say it feels here.
Yeah. I like to sometimes use a bunny nose.
Right.
Like, because if they're wiggling it, I'm really into activating muscles in the face and like the skin structure, the lips, without using any, obviously without using any of this. So isolate that from that. So I feel like when they do that, they can kind of find the resonance in a more effortless way.
Yeah. There are a couple of singers that I think most people will have seen. I'm not going to say their names or allude to what voice types there are, but they have such incredible ways of moving every muscle of their face. And I think it's been helpful. I think of one that I think has been helpful for always, and I think of another one that it's now become.
So now my nose itches.
It's now become an affectation, and I actually think it's inhibiting what they're trying to do.
Well, yeah, it can, right?
I think it was a good thing to start with, and I liked why this singer did it. but now it's only distortion. So there's many reasons to move the face. I will often say to my singers, I used to play this game, right? So we have whatever, it's faces. There's like 10 or 12 faces on there of famous singers, including Neil Diamond, Aretha Franklin.
Oh yeah,
And I would, if I felt one of my singers was not really connecting and that they need to do something, I would just play the game. I'd say, choose one of these faces on here and imitate it while you sing the next phrase. And inevitably, they found something that had more resonance, more connection, more focus. And it was usually the ones that were really giving lots of stuff, and it helped them find it without being
It helped
passive.
them to release what they needed to release and activate what they needed to activate. Yeah.
I think I've heard singers say, "Hi, I shouldn't make those faces." That people are going to think it looks weird. I go, you have to look weird to sing. That's not part of. It's not a beauty pageant. You've got to give us all the faces.
You know who I love? The first person that I noticed that used their face. Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand.
She's amazing at it.
You're right, actually, she does, doesn't she?
She's fantastic at
She
how
does.
She uses her lips and she just gets it gently. Just it's that's
Alice Coote is another person that we've seen. Do you remember she did Sesto in Giulio Cesare at the Met? No, it was Giulio Cesare. Anyway, but I remember you saying, "Oh, look at what she's doing. It's all very, you know."
Yeah, but there is moderation in all things, right? Like if you start to get,
We've had this conversation recently about fish lips, right? It works to a degree, to a level on certain parts of the range for a certain singer. But then I will now see singers do that the whole time, and actually you're losing the authenticity of the sound too.
Yeah, I like to say, in general, like if you have a student who's spreading, I will sometimes say keep the sides of your lips no wider than the sides of your nostrils.
Yes, that's different. I like that.
But then you can still make a lot of space.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. You see when I speak, you can hear that that's distorted.
But I'm not holding it in, because that also pulls.
Right.
Like, that can really pull lower. Okay, let's see.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that? Okay. You're in the wrong spot, though. You got to find them here.
You know I don't have any. No, not feel them. But you
haven't open.
I don't have them. Ow!
Yes, you
I
do.
don't.
That was it. Where I just touched. That was it. No, that's it.
I don't have
here,
holes.
Right here. Now open.
Where are your holes?
Yes, that's it. Right there. Yours is just a little lower.
No, I'm here.
My holes are not there.
That's your ear holes.
That's not my ear hole. Yours are just in a wrong, weird area. So, is that what you were talking about?
Yours are low. Yours are
no,
low.
No, yours are lower than mine.
Anyway, it's the joint. It's the joint between the skull and the jawbone.
Yeah. The joint between the skull and the jawbone. Yes.
Yeah. It's a really good way of understanding the release of the jaw, without going.
So you always release the skull off of the jawbone, rather than releasing the jaw down from the skull.
Correct.
Yeah.
So sometimes I've taken my studio to a silk sheet aerial yoga class.
Say that quickly.
No, where you hang upside down.
Silk sheet aerial class.
Brilliant. It's so good. It's so good because it stretches the spine. There's no jaw tension, right? Because anybody that you see with jaw tension, if you're upside down, it's a lot more difficult to do that.
We could hang a silk sheet in our den.
Well, you can
hang ourselves upside down.
We could do that, right? But you can get there's like an inversion thing.
Chair,
yeah.
I know, but I like the idea of having a beautiful silk sheet draping from the ceiling more than the inversion chair, just aesthetically.
Right.
Okay, so 2 more that I can think of, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Oh, where is it?
The ears, right?
The ears, ear bones are connected to the kind of.
Tell me,
the lead
because
on.
I'm not quite sure what you're doing.
Well, if I do this worse, you'll hate me for it.
Yeah. Oh, I like that actually.
Really?
Yes. I like
you know
that
what I'm
a
doing
lot.
now, right?
Stretch the neck, I don't
Yes,
know, but I
yeah,
like that a lot.
So because sometimes we
Do that again, that feels actually very, very good.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe you should try me.
Oh, nice.
Really? Do it to me.
I think you're good.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yours kind of hurt you. Yeah. I feel like I kind of sit more like that in general.
Yes.
I like my neck. It's one of my favorite parts
Yes, it is.
of my body.
Yeah.
I don't have that many favorite parts, but I like
I felt
that
good.
part.
Also, I had my ear syringed yesterday, so.
Okay. That's good for them to know. It's important to hear
So
when
I
you
think
sing.
it feels good.
Okay, but why is it important?
Because it is. It keeps the alignment in the body. I mean, this is a way of keeping it. Actually, I find it it's relaxing, right?
Yeah.
And I think you'll see a lot of singers do that, do this. It just heightens everything, pulls everything up.
And the last one that I was going to do, I guess I'll have to do it because I can't really tell you what to do, and I had one in mind with this.
Yes. Right. Tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Right. And what? Yeah.
So talk about the tongue.
The tongue is probably it's interconnected with lots of other stuff, right? Jaw, larynx, they're all connected. But if you hear a sound where the tongue is way back, you'll hear it, you'll notice it straight away. Though I think sometimes people don't notice it when they hear it. But you can also, so having the tongue out, I do a lot of exercises with tongue out, like an inch and a half at least. On tongue out, so there's no tension.
And releasing.
We're talking very basic things here.
Yeah.
Today, right?
And we also do a lot of, there's an airplane. We have a car, we have an airplane. The birds are consistent, but they're
a few
lovely.
birds.
I don't mind them. Yeah, so the tongue, like we talk a lot about like arching, like more of like the placement of the tongue.
Right,
I think it's different for me at some point because I want to talk to people about the difference between like music theater, like poppy mixed belt, and classical. The tongue is way more arched in classical than in the others. Partially because of the direction of the air. We want the cold air.
Right.
And the only way to really get the cold air is to have like the arch of the tongue.
And sometimes you'll see there's variations on the theme though, right?
Yeah.
I think the back of the tongue, as long as the back of the tongue is not back,
as long as it's not doing that. Yeah, that's what you really don't want.
You'll get things like even Dmitri Forostovsky, who sometimes you'd see his tongue do that, but he still must have had the back of his tongue in the right position.
I think it's important to remember that we're all created anatomically different a little bit, right?
I think there's like 70 different voice types, if not.
And so, because we're all different, there's not, you can't say everybody needs to do this because somebody might be able to do that, like you said, or he did that without it then impeding on the vocal tract. The most important thing is having a natural placement in your vocal tract.
Good.
That was really
That was a
fun,
lesson
huh?
for the day.
Or for many days. I don't know. I might split it up.
All right.
Tidbits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. See you next time.